Previously on MasterChef Australia. In a MasterChef first,
Oh my God.
You are kidding me.
these legends had to create their own pressure test recipes.
No way.
The brief was to wow the judges.
Don't worry.
And they delivered in spades.
This dish is wow.
It is magic. Just made me smile, you know?
But sadly for Harry,
Time to say goodbye.
his MasterChef journey had come to an end. Tonight, a mystery box that will challenge them beyond their wildest imaginings.
I've always wanted to work with duck esophagus.
Who will flourish
Game on, I say.
and who will flounder?
You can do this.
Burning up in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star in our souls. We all know our dreams make us who we are. We got today, so spin me round and show me the way back to burning up in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star in our souls. We all know our dreams make us who we are.
Mystery box. Mystery box.
I'm so excited. I feel good today.
Here we go.
Oh, yes, thank God.
Oh, the mystery.
Any bench, stand in front of a box. Let's go.
Oh, I hate him down the front for once.
It's my first time at the front.
Same. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid.
Simon, always smiling, always happy.
For the moment, yeah.
Tessa, massive grin.
Oh, love mystery box days.
Put your hand up if you love Mystery Box Day. Full house. You love Mystery Box Day and we love Mystery Box Day because no one's going home, so you'll get super inventive. Also, if you win today, you go straight into the immunity cook and have the chance to be safe from elimination this week. Last week, we had chicken feet caramel from Ben and Callum black vinegar parfait. Amazing. Proper mind-bending, innovative food. Today, you're gonna have to bend your brains even more.
Oh no. Come on.
Normally, you only have to use one ingredient from the box. But today, you're gonna have to use every single ingredient.
Swear word, swear word, swear word, swear word.
You may lift your lids now.
What?
All right,
I just cooked this on the weekend. I see that there are 4 ingredients. There's lobster, cabbage, goat's cheese, and sweet miso.
Oh, you got lobster.
But I'm looking around. Everyone's got different ingredients.
Oh,
Oh, wait, what?
we're all different.
Oh, you got mango.
What?
Penny's just dropped. They're all different.
Oh, this is great.
I got nuts and mustard. Oh, what did you get? Oh, I like your one.
As you can see, all of your boxes are different. Ben Ungerman, what do you have?
I got corn, coriander, olives, and cinnamon.
So good.
Jess.
I've got fennel, parsnip, parsley, and chocolate. I'm not a fan of my ingredients. I mean, I'm a fan of my chocolate, but it's a really weird combination of 4 ingredients to make sweet and savory. So I'm a bit of a pickle at the moment.
Callum. Tom?
Chicken, carrots, capers, and soy.
Danny?
I got prawns, orange, tarragon, and pork belly.
Amelia?
I got leek, grapefruit, potato, and tofu.
I love the way you just said tofu with such derision. Tofu.
You look heaps happy about it, too. Look at
I'm wrapped. This is great.
So it looks like some of you are going to have a little trouble using all 4 ingredients. But we're going to let you swap ingredients as many as you like, as long as you end up with 4 ingredients.
Okay.
Okay, off you go. Start your swap.
Okay, do you want any of this?
Anchovies? Anchovies? Oyfera. You can only swap 1 ingredient for 1 ingredient.
I don't want this.
Get rid of my cinnamon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Done.
Thank you.
I would love the eggplant for the lamb. Yeah. And I'm happy to give up my ribeye. Go for it.
Come on, you don't want all 3 though, do you? It's ridiculous.
I do.
And the cherries.
I do.
Oh, come on.
I do.
Cherries, venison, tuna, and speck? That's a ridiculous mystery box. But I actually have an idea. So I'm not going to swap anything. I'm digging my heels in. I think I'm going to do this.
Do you want some vanilla?
No.
Take that speck.
It's only 1 for 1.
You're not swapping. Nothing.
Those nuts, eh?
Does anyone need chilies?
I'm a lawyer by trade, so I love a good barter.
$1.11, $1.11.
I've got blackberries, bird's eye chilies, lemons, and coconut cream.
Do you want to do swap that part?
A mango, huh?
More Asian.
Then Reese has a big juicy mango.
Anchovies?
All right, I'll swap the mango for the berry.
Done. There's some quiet conversation going on over here. It's just like pork wonton soup.
What can you give me?
I can give you these fish. You're in trouble, mate.
Chris has got ginger, so I suggest the capers were his ginger.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
I'll take your ginger, good sir.
Genius.
I'm done now. I'm happy with my 4 ingredients. I feel sorry for some of the other contestants that had really strange ingredients in their box.
Anyone want anchovies?
Do you know how good wallaby and avocado is?
It's like at school when you had the lunch, the crappy sandwich, and someone else had an amazing lunch and you're trying to barter. Not going to happen.
Do you want avocado?
Definitely not.
Nobody wants avocado. Avocado?
All right,
Anybody?
60 seconds to go. 60 seconds. Any final swaps? Let's go.
You do sweat.
I know.
Reese, what do you got down there? You don't want to give away your wallaby?
What do you got?
I got apples, chili, peas, and pomegranate.
With the ingredients that I've got, there's no dishes coming to mind.
It's a no from me.
Who would use this in one mystery box?
Lozzie, I'll take your chili. I'll take your chili.
Amelia's got potatoes. That is perfect. Yeah, 100% sure?
Yeah, if you want potato, I'll take it.
Okay. I approached Brendan. He's trying to give away his mint. I think peas and mint, great combination.
Do you want that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Why not?
This was avocado.
Come on.
No.
Going once. Going
Thank you,
twice.
that was a great
All
swap.
right, wind it up. That's it.
I'm just doing hot avocado.
All right. Bit of craziness to start the morning. The question on our lips is, did everyone get what they want? I reckon you're a no, hey? You've been walking around those tins of anchovies going, please, please. They're still here if anyone wants them. You'll have, here's the big one, 75 minutes to create your dish. You have your staples underneath your bench. You have to use all 4 ingredients in your final dish. We are going to taste every single dish, and we're looking for the top 4.
This mystery box is definitely tougher than any other mystery box we've had because we usually only have to hero 1 ingredient. Today, we have to use all 4.
Rightio, whether you like it or not, your mystery box starts now. Got enough there, mate?
I got macadamias, raw almonds, mustard, and star anise, which I swapped out for rosemary. That's a challenging box. No protein, no vegetables, just nuts.
I'm doing ice cream today. I had all intentions of actually coming in and doing a savoury dish, and I just got the biggest stitch up. I started with corn, coriander, olives, and cinnamon. I swapped out some star anise and also some pure sesame oil. So I've gone back to a sesame oil ice cream.
I swapped my potato for chilies and I am now happy with my mystery box. Took me a second to get there though. Today I'm making a plasopita, which is Macedonian leek and cheese pie. I really want immunity, so I'm pushing myself today.
Today's a bit of a spin out. Like, this is a completely different mystery box to what we're all used to. I don't know if I'd ever cook with these 4 ingredients at home. Life is completely different since I was on MasterChef. It was 9 years ago. Oh! I've got 2 young children now, and I started The Wholehearted Cook, which is the Whole Foods website about how food can affect your health and well-being. I want to prove to people that eating healthy whole foods is not only really delicious, but it can win the title. Having an immunity pin is great, but at the same time, I feel like I've got more pressure on my shoulders. I don't have a clear dish in mind, so I'm going to try and cook the pork a few different ways today and make a sauce with the prawn shells, some of the orange and tarragon, and try and get some porky flavours in there. I love the combination of prawn and pork. Yeah, we'll try and have a bit of fun today.
I reckon it'll be faster, but
Where's the Alan?
He's going to get something to eat. Alan. Come in.
Alan.
Such a weird thing when you're eating, Joe. I feel like you're not doing anything.
This is different for us because they've all got their own individual ingredients. Normally you see different takes on the ingredients that everyone has. Is there any stinkers of a mystery box that you wouldn't do?
I want to know what Paul's going to do.
Yes, me too. 3 proteins.
Venison, tuna,
spec.
How do we feel about Jess's chocolate fennel
That's a tough
parsnip?
Yeah, I actually think that it kind of lends itself to sweet. Go parsnip, you can make amazing parsnip ice cream.
Yeah.
You can candy some fennel as well. I think she'll be open to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Very good. And Reynold's got a good box.
Yeah.
Lobster, miso, red cabbage.
Goat's cheese weirds me out.
Yeah, it could be. But I mean, there could be a little side hustle with the goat's cheese. So that's going to be interesting, I think, for me.
Honestly, like, looking at my ingredients, it's pretty good. I've got lobster, red cabbage, sweet red miso, and chevre. I just wanted to swap out the goat's cheese for something else, but no one was really wanting to swap it with anything that I want. So I'm working with what I got. I've literally just made lobster once in my life. That was yesterday. It was pretty random. I mean, like, first time cooking lobster at home yesterday, and I've got lobster as one of my ingredients, and what are the odds of that? I'm thinking to make a lobster with a miso cabbage, chevre cream, and yeah, I think that's about it. It's just 4 ingredients. This will be quite risky for me to do lobster. I mean, I don't really cook with lobster. I mean, I've only cooked it once. Miso's got this beautiful umami flavor, which just goes really well with vegetables. I want to get it caramelized a little bit and then brush it into the cabbage that I can grill in the hibachi. I'm just trying to get as much smoked flavor into that because it needs to penetrate through. Woo, my eyes. I'm gonna pickle some cabbage as well, add a bit more complexity into this dish. Last week, there was 5 spots to get to the immunity cook, and today is only 4. So it's quite important to get the top spot so you can cook tomorrow, do your best, and then be safe from Sunday's elimination.
I started with chicken, carrot, soy, and capers, and swapped the capers for ginger, and I'm pretty happy with the swap, to be honest. I'm gonna have a crack at making an okonomiyaki, the traditional Japanese-style cabbage pancake with no cabbage.
Right, Callum?
Callum, I reckon a massive advantage when you lifted that lid was getting that whole chicken. You can do so many things with it.
Yeah, there's the skin, obviously the different cuts.
Yep.
So I'm going to use a couple of them today. So yeah, I was actually pretty stoked with my box, to be honest.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to make an okonomiyaki.
Oh yeah.
It's normally done with cabbage.
Yep.
But I'm hoping that a carrot one is going to do the same kind of thing. Obviously, it normally has the little bonito flakes. I'm kind of thinking crispy skin could be similar kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then reduce down this sauce. You know, you have that like brown sauce on the top. Kind of make that from this as well. So that's the plan.
The only thing is, you're making a very traditional Japanese dish with probably
none of the
zero
ingredients.
Yeah, Japanese ingredients. I mean, you could maybe say ginger.
Yeah, and ginger and the soy is kind of how I got. That's how I got to this dish. So
It could be the next biggest thing, Andy.
Maybe. I hope so.
thanks, guys.
You're right, mate.
It is a cabbage-based dish, and I have no cabbage. I'm not sure if it's going to work the carrot, so I'm still going to be stretching myself to try and make this dish work with what I've got.
Here we going. Here we going.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to steal an olive. Thank you.
Go for it. No worries.
Lots of interesting combinations out there. I can't wait to see what you do. 60 minutes to go.
Come on, guys. Mystery box time.
I have pork, prawns, orange, and fresh tarragon in my mystery box. Got the pork ribs in the oven. I've got my prawn sauce. But I'm starting to get confused. I need to use both prawn and pork, but I'm not sure what to hero.
I think I just like overcomplicated things in my head, and I've got 2 dishes, but I don't know which one's gonna work.
I can't think of a dish to cohesively pull all of these flavours together in a way that is going to be refined and elegant.
I might just have to just go with the pork ribs. I don't know, like, I'm worried about them, but yeah, I don't know.
I know that there's no elimination today, but that to me doesn't matter. Like, I want to make sure that every time I come into this kitchen, I come in putting my best foot forward. You know, I've put so much on the line for this experience.
This just adds like so much pressure on me. And every time the judges come over to my bench, I feel like they're expecting more, and I just don't feel like I'm cooking like myself. I know that I can cook, and when I get here, I feel like I can't. Yeah. I just like, I miss home, and yeah, I don't know, I just don't feel. This just adds like so much pressure on me. And every time the judges come over to my bench, I feel like they're expecting more, and I just don't feel like I'm cooking like myself. Yeah. I just like, I miss home, and yeah, I don't know, I just don't feel good.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm okay, I'm really struggling with the pressure.
Okay, well, firstly, just take a minute. All right?
And I just don't want to disappoint you guys. I feel like that's the worst thing about it.
Don't worry about this. You can choose to spiral 2 ways, down or up.
Yeah.
All right? You have an incredible box of ingredients. You have an incredible brain in your head. You know flavour. You know it. So I would suggest just take a minute, breathe, and just return to your checklist and just work through it. Look at me. You can do this. I believe in you. You absolutely can do this. Okay, no worries.
This is exactly how I didn't want to cook in this season of MasterChef. I'm here for my family. I'm here to make a difference in our lives. I really need to pull myself together.
Chris Badenoch, can I ask you a meat question?
Yeah.
With the pork belly, I've cut out the ribs and I started pan frying them, and they just looked nice, and then I've got them in the oven. Are they just going to get too tough?
You've got to make sure you get enough time on them. When did they go in?
20 minutes ago.
You might be lucky.
I look at my pork ribs, I just know they're not cooked properly. So I think maybe I can add the pork ribs into my prawn bisque to give it a bit more of a pork flavour.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back to my prawn dish and make sure that they're cooked perfectly and the flavours are going to work together. I need to keep pushing. I really want to get this dish perfect.
you guys heard of like Jun Bing before? It's Chinese street food, like a crepe, and then they crack an egg into it. Crispy wonton skins or crackers on the inside, a hoisin sauce, spring onion, and a cos leaf.
Oh my God, it sounds very technical, but very good.
You got 4 ingredients. Avocado, man.
I was freaking the hell out because I think warm avocado is like from the devil's asshole. I really hate it. But you know what? I can do a mayo, I can grill it, and I can batter and fry it.
Delicious, right?
Already done.
No.
You have duck, dates, cherry tomatoes, nutmeg.
I want to be inventive today. I've always wanted to work with duck esophagus.
In Indigenous communities, that bit there is like the ultimate delicacy, and it goes shatteringly crunchy.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's good. Ice cream, and then the crumb ice cream. Ooh.
I really want to take a risk today. I'm known for Southeast Asian savoury flavours, but there is more to show. There's a huge wealth of knowledge I'm bringing to the plate this time round. I've gone travelling, I've worked in my own business, I've written my own cookbook. But I'm currently a lawyer in financial services. I've been working in this field for about 2 to 3 years. I love it, but my passion for cooking's a lot bigger. It's really important for me to be able to show how far I've come and how much I've learnt. You know, I've got a wide range of skills, and today I reckon I could pull off a really cool dessert.
Seretiong.
Hey, Melissa.
You're going sweet.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
what
sweet.
does a Seretiong dessert look and sound and taste like?
Well, in the box, I was lucky enough to have coconut cream, lemons, mango, and chili, so comfortable flavours.
You didn't swap at all?
I swapped blackberries out for mango.
Got it.
Yeah. So I'm doing a coconut, mango, and chili ice cream, a lemon shortbread crumb that I'm going to do, and then I'm going to candy some of this chili up. I really like the flavour profile and everything, but I'm actually just trying to focus because this is a challenge for me, you know, going sweet. So trying to focus and just nail all the elements.
To be honest, I'm feeling a little daunted. There's a lot to pull off, and it's not something I'm super comfortable with. And the other thing is, if I don't pull off a great dessert, I won't have that chance to fight for immunity.
How is it, Mills?
It's taking a lot faster than I thought it would.
Just slow it down a bit, Mills. So today I'm going to make some gnocchi with some ricotta, peas and mint. I'm really confident with cooking Italian food and pastas and gnocchi, like this is me. But trying to incorporate all these 4 ingredients and make sure that each individual ingredient does shine is going to be really hard. So originally in my mystery box I had apples, pomegranate, chilies and the peas. So I swapped the chili and the pomegranate to get potatoes and mint. I would have loved a protein, but I'm really happy with the potatoes. And my biggest concern now is the apple. So the apples are just my biggest concern just because I wouldn't really normally incorporate it into a dish like this. But if I can pull it off today, I'd be very happy. I think to be in that top 4 is where everyone wants to be, so game on, I say.
Hey, Po. Hey. Now, you didn't swap a thing.
No. Did you see how horrified I was?
I did.
And then I reset.
Yeah. So does that mean you have a plan?
I do have a plan.
Great.
I just feel like I really need to start pushing myself to cook in a more ingredient-driven way.
Yes.
Because so far all my cooks are dishes that I know and love.
And we've loved them a lot.
I need to innovate, and I know I can. It's just I need to get out of my safe zone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a tuna cream sauce. Then I'm going to trim this beautifully, finish it on the hibachi, and it's going to be like a carpaccio.
Aha.
So have those on the bottom, the tataki thin slices on top, and then I'm going to pour this beautiful cream sauce on top.
Wonderful. Okay.
I just want to push myself to use this.
Good. Well, we want to see you push yourself because we know you have it in you.
Yeah.
So stay convicted.
3 proteins and a fruit. I think it's a pretty tough call to make a cohesive dish with, but I'm going to give it a red hot go.
Team, you've spent 30 minutes, 45 minutes to go.
Ramp it up, guys.
How do I turn this on? Turn it on here? Well, that would work. Thank you.
My bartering skills are not very great. I've been left with the 4 ingredients I start off with. I've got 3 savory ingredients that I have to pair up with chocolate: parsnip, parsley, fennel, and chocolate. I think I'm just gonna have to work with it.
I thought that maybe I could put up a savory dessert today. I'm gonna be making a burnt caramel chocolate fennel ice cream. And then I'm gonna pair that with a parsnip noodle, a parsley sugar syrup. It's not ideally a dessert kind of ingredient, but hopefully things work out together.
I'm racking my brain around these 4 ingredients. I think I can do a really unusual flavor using the parsnip and the parsley to kind of like combine it really well with a beautiful burnt caramel chocolate ice cream.
Basically, I just have to get this on in the next 5 minutes, otherwise I'm doomed.
Salty, okay. I really like the idea of using all 4 ingredients. I think they've given us a bit of a challenge today. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a duck breast. I'm going to get it nice and crispy. I'm going to do a glaze using the dates. I'm going to try and work with sweet, sour, smoky, and duck esophagus. I might actually halve it and see if I can fry him up and get him nice and crispy. I would really love to be in the immunity challenge tomorrow. Hopefully I've got a top 4 dish.
I smell burning hair. It's not you, is it?
It's
oh, is
the
it the
hibachi.
esophagus? It's the esophagus.
Right. I don't know if I'm ever going to get this off. I don't know if I can get it off.
Did you oil the stick?
No, I didn't oil the bloody stick. Ah, damn it.
20 boxes, 4 different ingredients. We're looking for 4 banging dishes, and there's 30 minutes to go. Come on.
This is my second esophagus. After I halved it, I didn't oil my stick, so there's my first one there. Like a little kebab. Delicious. This time I've oiled my stick. Hopefully I'm going to get this done in time. I don't know. To be honest, going to be pushing it.
That looks bloody delicious, Mills.
Thank you.
Got some for lunch?
Yeah, I've made 24.
I reckon I've got about 1 or 2 of the ingredients I'd normally use to make this, but I think the flavour profile, whilst it's going to be different, is going to work.
I'm making okonomiyaki, the traditional Japanese-style cabbage pancake. I've got chicken breast rolled into the water bath. Every other part of the chicken is in the pressure cooker to become my take on the traditional sauce that goes on top of the pancake. And the chicken skin, I'm going to crisp it up and use that as a way of kind of recreating all the little bonito flakes that kind of go on top.
I started with chicken, carrot, soy and capers and swapped the capers for ginger, and I'm pretty happy with the swap, to be honest.
A good okonomiyaki, it's a real textural dish, and that's what I've got to try and recreate today, using only 4 ingredients.
I was able to get the immunity the first week. I know how sweet it was, so to have a chance to be up on the gantry again and avoid elimination would be amazing.
Laura.
Hey Mel, how are you?
No pasta today, but I'm sensing another Italian classic.
You absolutely are.
Gnocchi with.
So gnocchi with some blanched peas. I made a pea shell and mint oil. Then I made some ricotta.
My mouth is already watering because these are flavours that make a lot of sense.
Yeah, everything but the apples.
I've never used apple in a pasta dish. I don't know where it's going to fit in.
I'm just planning on eating the apple today. Hopefully the energy makes the dish delicious.
Apples and pasta don't usually go together, but I really need to use these apples in this dish. What I'm going to try and do is make an apple caramel, basically made from just apple juice reducing down, so it's going to be naturally sweet. And I think it's going to go perfectly with this dish because of those sweet peas.
Jess.
Oh, yes. Thank you, thank you.
Dried parsley.
Just dried
What's this going to be
parsley.
for?
This is going to be on the bottom, so it's like a savory note.
Dried herbs in the microwave.
Good idea.
I'm on it now.
Normally takes 2 days.
Look at my little pita lozo.
You get it, girl.
Baba would be proud.
She would be so proud.
Tempura avocado?
Tempura avocado with caper juice. That's delicious.
Brendan, that looks cute, hey?
Yeah, that looks really good.
There are lots of really interesting dishes going on here. Sarah Cheong's going dessert. She's challenging herself, which is really great.
Reynold, this is the second time he's ever cooked lobster. The first time was yesterday, and he said he stuffed it up.
Oh, at the beginning, it looked as if we'd ruined her life.
Yep.
And now she's constructed this amazing dish. It looks delicious.
With my 4 ingredients, I'm going to make a seared venison with a tuna cream sauce and vinegar macerated cherries.
Shit, I'm starting to sweat.
This is a pretty tricky task to make something that is going to be delicious and make sense with venison, tuna, speck, and cherries.
I'm actually not sure whether my element's going to work together. I have something in my mind that's just relying on my instinct of just balancing salty, sweet, savoury.
And I just have to rely on my instincts. I hope that they serve me well.
Venison, I'm still like a bit concerned about it. I do know it's like very lean. I have to just watch that I don't overcook it. Oh shit. Sorry.
I'll be done with this very soon, so you can take over
That's
that
okay.
one.
When you're done with that little one, I'll use it.
I'm making a burnt caramel, fennel, and chocolate ice cream with parsley powder and parsley oil. I've got the salty, I've got the sweet and the sour, and now moving on to my parsnip noodle. It's really tricky combining savory, sweet in a dessert, so I'm thinking if I finally shave the parsnip and make them into really like thin noodles and fry them beautifully and golden, I think it will add a delicate light crunch to the dish to accompany the beautiful burnt caramel ice cream and the sour tang from the parsley dust.
Hey, Jess, this is all looking very, very delightful here.
So that's my parsnip noodles.
Yes.
I've done a plate on kataifi.
So kataifi pastry is it's normally a sort of a shredded phyllo that's fried, and you've done this with parsnip, which, I mean, it's very convincing. If you hadn't told me, I would have believed you.
I think Mystery Box Challenges really squeezes you to be a little bit inventive, so I think that's what's happened today for me.
As I'm checking the ice cream, I'm constantly tasting because I want to make sure you get that flavor of coconut, mango, chili. It's got to be hot enough, it's got to be sweet enough, and it's got to be creamy enough. Spicy. And it's tasting great, but there's a lot to pull off. It's happening, it's happening. I've got my candied chili on the go, and I have to start my caramel. Here we going, here we going.
Oh yeah, chili caramel.
The candied chili is basically chilies cooked in sugar until the sugar reaches a certain point and it becomes glossy and shiny and sticky and delicious. The caramel, I want this to be a bitter coconut caramel. So I've got to take it right before burning point. I've just got to stand here and watch it like a hawk. Oh. And then I smell something burning. It's like, oh. My chilies are gone. My chilies are gone. I had 2 caramels on the go at once, and unfortunately was focusing on the coconut caramel, and my chili caramel went a little bit too far. It's right, I've got to get cracking on another lot now, and hopefully it'll just come together at the end. Ooh.
Your time is ending. There are only 10 minutes to go.
So I'm doing a canapé, a fried wonton skin, and the crab.
Snacks.
Snacks.
We all love snacks.
Hopefully it's a good snack.
Hayden.
Gents, galangal, King George whiting, pork mince, and anchovy. What's that going to be turned into?
Sort of a pork dumpling, whiting fishball, soup number.
Unfortunately, you haven't been dealt colour.
No, I haven't been dealt any colour at all. It's going to be very beige, but hopefully there's heaps of flavour in there.
Oh dear. What to do?
Jenny, you okay? Whatever this energy is, dump it and have fun. Understand?
I've spent too long with no clear dish idea. I really don't have very long to go. I need to just make this prawn dish work.
I'm going back to my original idea and doing my prawns.
My dish is really simple. I'm making prawns cooked in pork fat with a prawn and orange sauce and fresh tarragon. Tasting the prawn sauce, it's really nice and pungent. It's kind of salty. So I just put some fresh tarragon, a little bit of orange juice in there to get a really nice, reduced, intense flavoured sauce. Prawns are the hero. They need to be cooked perfectly.
Just got to keep an eye on them.
I'm just hoping that what I've done is enough.
Perfect. Today I'm making a poached lobster with miso cabbage and goat's cheese cream. I've kept all my ingredients, even though lobster's not really my thing. Like miso cabbage is off the grill, pickled cabbage is ready. The goat's cheese, I kind of don't want to use it. I'm not a big fan of it. I've never seen it in like any menu, seafood and goat's cheese. So I'm gonna get some cream, some vinegar and salt. It's gonna dilute the funkiness of that goat's cheese. If I could, I would just use the 3 ingredients, but you gotta hit the brief.
Hello, Paul.
Hello.
Hello. Remind me, venison, tuna, speck, and
Cherries.
what's happening?
I don't know. I actually don't know what the hell I'm doing with this.
Okay, it smells
I
good.
just don't know how to go.
Mate, when in doubt, put it over fire.
Yeah,
That's my motto.
crusted it with white peppercorns, and it's going to be like a carpaccio. So a bit of the cherries on the bottom, and just cut up some of the speck and like made them into these delicious chips.
How's your just get out there and have a play going? Normally you're like peering into the oven,
Yeah,
looking
I
at
know.
this and
I'm
stuff
such a
everywhere, but now it's just like very
Idiot.
chill.
Yeah, I'm very chill. I'm going to really just make this a work smarter, not harder cook. I'm trying to be modern.
Pogo's modern.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so much is happening right now.
Righto, guys, 4 minutes. Just 4 minutes, come on.
The crumb is really, really nice. It's so buttery. I'm just adding some more lemon flavour into that.
The second batch of candied chili looks really, really good, but I can't take my eyes off them. There's not enough time to do a third batch. It might seem like a really small addition, but these chilies are actually kind of like the glue that's going to tie together all of these flavours in my Southeast Asian dessert.
And I love that spice. This dessert is actually spicy. The caramel is bitter and salty, and I'm just hoping it's going to work well with all the other flavours. You know, new to the dessert game, so we'll see.
That smells amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
It smells like cheese.
It smells like cheese. That's what I was going
Right?
for. Mac and cheese but with nuts. Yeah.
Because it's got macadamia, it's still mac and cheese, right?
I love you so much. You don't even know.
I had to redo my esophagus. Sounds so weird. But I oiled the second one and I'm really happy with the way it cooked. Hopefully that's enough for the judges.
This dish, I want to make it look like it's going into the woods.
Everything is all vegetables and whatnot, and then you got a punch of chocolate, which is kind of like a woody texture, so.
This dish reminds me of a little forest scene. I lay my parsley powder and some shaved chocolate for the forest floor. Then I make a nest out of parsnip noodles. I put a rocher of burnt caramel, chocolate, and fennel ice cream. I'm really, really happy. But I don't know if the judges might think it's too savory, so I'm just hoping for the best.
I'm really happy with my dish, but whenever you take a classic and completely change it to something else, you really run the risk of the judges kind of going, well, I'd rather just eat the classic version, and that's what could happen to me today.
Looking around, there's so many beautiful dishes and full of creativity. Mine is more of like a traditional style dish with a little bit of a twist. The apple caramel is a last-minute addition, and I really hope that the judges, they're surprised by the flavour of the apple caramel in this dish.
Come on, guys, 2 minutes to go. Let's go, bring it home.
I've left cooking my lobster to like the last minutes. This is quite risky. Everyone else is like plating up and I'm deshelling the lobster tail.
Come on, guys, you should be doing only finishing touches now.
This is the only lobster I've got to work with. It is the centerpiece of this dish. If it's overcooked, I'm screwed.
Come on, guys, you should be doing only finishing touches now.
Deshelling the lobster tail. To me, that looks really damn good. I'm really happy, so I'm just gonna season it a bit more with some salt, get some lobster head butter, and just brush that through. A bit of miso in there, let's just get as much flavor in that. It's just looking absolutely perfect.
Last minute, I get that fish out of the oven, slide that onto the plate. I'm really, really happy. I started this challenge hating warm avocado. That avocado just looks so crunchy and inviting, and I'm like, I think I might have nailed it here.
30 seconds! 30 seconds! Come on, guys!
And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay back. Done.
Yes. Good job, Lola.
Chris, that was interesting for me. This challenge was more about me really trying to be creative with all my elements here. I am concerned about the caramel because I purposely took it really, really far. I like it all together. I'm just hoping the judges will like it.
How'd you go, darling?
Oh, not very good.
It's all right. It's just a mystery box. You got your pin. Don't stress, mate.
I think I just like overcomplicated things in my head, and at least I got a dish up.
Looking at my plate of food, this is really simple. It's not very creative. I know it's not enough. Maybe the pressure of the MasterChef kitchen just isn't for me anymore. I need to pull my head together, otherwise I will be the one going home.
Wow, 20 different mystery boxes, thousands of possibilities. I am absolutely certain there are going to be some incredible and maybe some interesting dishes about to head our way.
Righto, Callum, take us to Japan, mate.
Just dress it straight away, guys.
Yes, please.
It looks like something out of a Japanese restaurant.
Looks so good.
What have you made?
It's my carrot and ginger okonomiyaki, traditional kind of Japanese dish. So I try to kind of replicate that with the ingredients I had.
And you had a chook,
Yeah,
carrots,
yeah,
ginger, and soy.
yeah. Spot on.
Looks so good.
That is one fancy ass
But it also
okonomiyaki.
smells really,
Yeah.
really, really, really good. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about it any
Yeah.
longer. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Get on my fork.
Mate, that is epic. Right, seriously, there is no weak link on that plate at all. The chicken's cooked perfectly. The addition of the chicken skin to get that kind of umami, salty kick that the bonito flakes would do, genius. That is just a flavour-packed plate of food, and I dig it. Oh, thanks, Andy.
Sometimes when you emulate...
Not today. Not with this one. I'm doing.
Sometimes when you emulate a cuisine you're not a particular specialist in, it can sort of come off as an honest attempt that doesn't quite go anywhere, but this goes to Japan and back. I'd eat that any day of the week.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you.
Mate, clever cooking. You knew you were taking a bit of a risk, and you just went with it. And the result is just bloody delicious. Get out of here. Thank you, Callum.
Thank you. Thanks so much, guys.
Well done.
Fancy a lobster course?
Reynold. Let's go.
Always hiding,
Your 4 ingredients were?
Purple cabbage with lobster, goat's cheese, and miso.
And you cooked?
I cooked poached lobster with a miso butter cabbage, pickled cabbage, and a goat's cheese cream with lobster head butter.
And just to be clear, second time cooking lobster.
Actually, the second time cooking
And
lobster.
the first time, when did you cook it the first time?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
At home?
At home, yeah.
Oh my God. You happy with it?
So I wasn't really sure how the cooking process went.
I've got to say, the cook looks perfect, mate.
Thank you.
It's very pretty presentation of Reynold, which is you all over. I love everything about that dish, except the goat's cheese. It just doesn't belong there in that form. Everything else is so delicate and beautifully done. The cabbage is full of flavour. The lobster cooking is perfect, and then you get like a heavy, oh God, here's 1993's goat's cheese. It's annoying me. The challenge there would be to think, what else could I have done with that goat's cheese? You know, is it something else where it's split out, or a dressing, or more acidity, or whatever?
Yeah.
Great work, though, Reynold.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Keep cooking lobster. That. So good.
Sarah Claire, it's your time to shine. So your 4 ingredients.
It was duck, tomato, date, and nutmeg. I've made duck, tomatoes, and esophagus.
I don't think it's your best work. The windpipes, I wouldn't even have put on a plate. It was just burnt, which unfortunately spoiled the very nicely cooked piece of duck that was in my mouth.
I'm really impressed that you tried out something you'd eaten before but not executed before. And you know what to do next time, oil the chopstick.
Not your best plate of food, but you can still damn well cook some food, that's for sure.
Yeah, heaps of fun.
Thanks, Sarah.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Laura, let's do it.
From the beginning of the cook hating the 4 ingredients that were in my mystery box, I'm really happy with how this dish has evolved. I'm just a little bit nervous about the flavour of the apple caramel.
Laura, what's the dish?
It's gnocchi with whipped ricotta, peas, apple caramel, and mint.
What did you start with?
So I started with apples, peas, pomegranate, and chili.
Pomegranate. You got rid of the pomegranate to Brendan.
Yeah, and got the mint.
And where'd you get the potatoes?
From Amelia and gave her my chilies.
Right. He's giving me a look like you're talking too long. I want to eat Italian, so...
Don't delay.
I might be taking a massive risk today, bringing the apple caramel to such a traditional dish. But coming back to MasterChef, I really want to push myself and show new skills and techniques. And that's what I'm here for. Fingers crossed the judges love it, because I really want to be in that immunity cook tomorrow. This is probably one of the hardest mystery boxes I've had to do. I'm just pushing myself to use every single ingredient and make sure they all shine on the plate. I really hope I've done enough.
The use of the underbench pantry to do the whipped ricotta is a very, very smart move. But then what Jock is doing there is probably the most important part. The apple sauce just gives it like a zing. It gives it body and zing. It's really, really good. I didn't think it was going to be that good. And I reckon maybe you didn't either.
No. I was like, I know how to make gnocchi, so that was fun.
Yeah, the gnocchi. I'm not even going to talk about the gnocchi because that's like...
It's you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Dare I say, and I will be absolutely lambasted for this, you knocked it out of the park. This is exceptional food, and you could be in the top 4 dishes with a dish like that, no problem.
Thank you.
Get out of here with your perfect pasta dish, Dawn.
It's gnocchi.
My God.
It's not pasta.
Seriously. Stop it.
I'm
well
sorry.
done.
Thank you. Yes!
No, would be so proud. Thank you.
Paul, your number's up. Dress away.
I made sear venison with a tuna cream sauce and vinegar macerated cherries.
4 ingredients were?
Cherries, venison, speck, and tuna.
It looks really nice.
It does.
Could you fit any more on that fork?
That's a decent one too, mate.
What a clever dish. You've really nailed the cook on the venison. The sauce is really delicate. And the cherries is everything it needs. That is a cracking dish.
Thank you.
I love it. Well done.
Thank you.
What a beautifully impressive thing you've done here. The little pops of the speck fat and then that acidic but still quite sweet little slices of cherry in there. It's elegant, it's sophisticated, it's understated, and it is really, really, really well-conceived food.
This isn't something that I would normally like, but I am in love with it. It is a very interesting and elegant plate of food.
Thank you.
Loved it, Poe. Well done.
Thank you.
Hayden, come on down.
I have made a whole lot of balls, a couple of dumplings in a really nice stock. I had whiting, I had pork mince, anchovies, and some galangal.
The fish balls actually were quite good.
Thank you.
The wontons, somewhere between a pot sticker and a wonton.
Rose.
It is my no cheese mac and cheese because it's got macadamias in it.
And your ingredients were?
Almonds, macadamia, mustard, and rosemary.
2 nuts. Did you not try and get rid of at least 1 nut?
Nobody wanted my nuts, like it was crazy.
That's one of the best dishes you've made.
Oh, yay.
Could not agree more, Rose. 4 ingredients, 2 of them nuts. You wouldn't think that would be able to produce that plate of food. It's a cracker. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, Amelia.
This is a traditional Macedonian rasopita. I'm using tofu, chilies, leek and grapefruit. We live for leeks in Macedonia.
Live for leeks.
You're showing us who you are on this plate. In one bite, I've got to know more about you than I have from every other challenge. So delicious, so soulful.
I reckon Grandma would be super duper proud.
Thank you.
Give it up for Danny!
Yes, go Danny.
The tastings today are all really good. Everyone's making really creative dishes with so little ingredients. I've cooked a dish that I think's tasty, but is it going to be enough?
Guys,
Hey.
how are you?
Yeah, great.
Do you want to put
Yes,
this on?
please. What did you cook?
So I cooked prawns cooked in pork fat with a orange and tarragon corn sauce.
And your 4 ingredients?
Pork belly, prawns, tarragon and orange.
You had a bit of a roller coaster of a cook.
Slight meltdown.
Happens to the best of us. Put your hand up if you've had a little kitchen meltdown in the past.
Oh.
Yeah, turn around and check that out, yeah? So you're in great company in that regard.
I feel like this has made me want to be really good in every cook.
Well, just remember, what was it that won you that immunity pin? How did you cook in that challenge?
Yeah, I was really calm and focused and happy, and I just didn't feel that happy today.
So you just need to get back to your happy.
Yeah.
Let's taste.
So the only pork in this is pork fat. Is that what ended up happening?
Yeah.
This dish screams of someone that was confused because it would be amazing in a 30-minute cook. There was another dish there, you had the pork rack in, you probably did 2 dishes in the end. So that's probably why we've got something that seems like it was a quick cook, because there was so many other things going on.
Yeah.
Just chill. You're here for a reason and continue just to cook happy food.
This is delicious. The pork fat gave the sauce body and the orange gives it the brightness, and the tarragon sort of really gives that lovely herbaceous quality to it as well. So as a dish, I thought it was very good. But find your joy, find your centre again, and I feel like the weight of that pin won't tie you down as much in future, okay? We're here for you, yeah?
Thanks, Danny.
Thank you.
You're so cute. You're so cute.
I'm feeling the pressure of this immunity pin. I need to just get back in the game, shrug off today and, do what I've come here to do, which is cook really tasty food.
Sarah Tiong.
So today I've made a coconut mango and chili ice cream with a lemon shortbread crumb, candied chili, and a bitter coconut caramel.
First dessert we've seen from you.
Rocher's a bit rough.
What'd you have?
I had mango, coconut cream, bird's eye chilies, and lemons.
My strengths are definitely more in the savoury side of things, but I'm here to take a risk. I'm here to show something different. So I'm hoping it's the tastiest dessert that I've ever put up in the MasterChef kitchen.
So today I've made a coconut mango and chili ice cream with a lemon shortbread crumb, candied chili, and a bitter coconut caramel.
First dessert we've seen from you.
The ice cream was smooth as.
Yes.
Packed full of flavour, just beautiful. And then that sauce, I mean, come on, get out of here with that.
It is perfectly balanced, so much so that it makes you think that your pantry was infinite. There's 4 ingredients there. I love that.
Thanks so much.
It's very familiar in so many ways. There are lots of Thai flavours going on here. Bitter, sweet, spicy, big flavours still, but in an entirely different way. But the refinement is there, and gee, you are banking up a list of recipes for your restaurant that you're about to open. Put that one on there.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Get out of here. See you later. Reese, come on down, buddy.
I made wallaby with berry beetroot vinaigrette.
4 ingredients, Reese, were?
Wallaby, beetroot, blackberries, and pine nuts.
Perfectly cooked wallaby. Perfect.
Wow.
That pine nut with the brown butter, yeah, keep that. And that sauce is so well balanced to draw that whole thing together. That's a cracking dish.
Really good plate of
Yeah,
food,
thank
mate, and
you.
I reckon just be confident in your savoury skills because they're there.
That's mental. Thank you so much. Oh, that's nice. That was amazing.
Simon?
4 ingredients were wombok, saltbush, spinach, and walnuts. And I cooked saltbush cured wombok, chlorophyll emulsion, and some candied walnuts.
You make a very compelling case for eating more vegetables.
Stop it. I'm not a vegetarian dish kind of guy.
No.
But the saltbush, marinating in there is genius because it gives a depth of flavour to that cabbage. I think it's a great dish.
Thank you.
Well done, Simon.
Brendan!
Today I've made jian bing, which is a traditional Chinese breakfast pancake. My ingredients, I had wheat loaf, spring onion, pomegranate, and Chinese 5-spice.
I think you were super clever with taking that pomegranate. You've willed it into that hoisin-esque replacement, and then the bitterness of the leaf as well in there with the spring onion. I think if you've never had jian bing before, a lot of people are going to want to try it now.
Thank you.
Righto, Chris, you're up, mate.
I made pan-fried john dory with caramelised fish head and tempura-style avocado.
4 ingredients, you've bought us 3 dishes. The body of the John Dory, which I thought was fantastic and would be happy to pay money for it. I thought your head was a little bit overdone. The cheek, which is normally really gelatinous and like a pleasure to eat, was a bit tough. I'm not a lover of the avocado. Just maybe too whack for me.
When you bring us more than one dish, if one of them really sings and the other 2 are on their way there but not quite there, it makes everything very obvious where they are in the state of play.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks.
Jess.
I'm really happy how it's come together, and I love the savoury flavours, but it's pretty out there.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
What have you made for us?
So it's called Into the Woods. It's got the burnt caramel, fennel, and chocolate ice cream, and a parsnip noodle crisp, parsley powder, and then it's got a parsley vinaigrette on the side.
It's gorgeous looking, no?
If this is Into the Woods, does that make you Little Red Riding Hood?
Oh, stop it.
So your ingredients were?
Parsley, parsnip, chocolate, and fennel.
Oh, my heart is beating so fast. I definitely want to get that top 4 position. Having a chance to cook in immunity and being safe in that round is all that we want in this competition.
So your ingredients were?
Parsley, parsnip, chocolate, and fennel.
That's a top 4 dish. That ice cream is absolutely banging. The parsley I thought I was going to hate, and I actually loved it. Andy's learned a new technique by microwaving parsley.
We're
He's
taking that
all
with
over
us
it.
back to our restaurants.
The most genius thing is the texture of this with the ice cream. Everything about that dish is really, 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 really good. Keep doing it.
It's like you've been cooking for decades. How old are you again?
I'm 21.
21 with 4 ingredients? Like, I'm so jealous. So jealous. Man, well done, Jess.
I'm that.
Yes, killer.
Brilliant.
Of all of the 20 boxes, I thought for sure that one would be divvied up and separated because I didn't see how it would make any sense, especially with the chocolate. But you have made sense from craziness. You've pulled together a really clean, cohesive idea. You've executed it with ultimate finesse. And a dish called Into the Woods will get you out of the woods any day of the week. Well done.
Seriously, well done. That is killer. Yeah.
You are killing it. That's amazing.
Oh, the feeling is so warm. It's like a big hug inside, so I'm so happy.
Wow, today you guys were on fire. We asked you to bend your brains and get a bit inventive, and you did just that. Well done, great cooking.
However, today we're only looking for the best 4 dishes. If I say your name, please step forward. You're in tomorrow's immunity challenge. Callum. Today, mate, there was not a weak link on that plate. Well done, mate. Jess. Just 2 words. Crazy delicious. Best dish we've seen from you so far.
Good job, Jessie.
Joining Jess and Callum in tomorrow's immunity challenge is... Laura. Your potato gnocchi is every bit as good as your pasta dishes. And the last spot goes to Sarah Tiong. Sarah, first dessert of the competition. Let me tell you, we want more.
All right.
Amazing dish, well done.
Thank you.
Have a look at this lineup. 4 great cooks, all of you cooking in an absolute classic MasterChef challenge tomorrow. Now, you might be oohing over that, but there's also a very special guest.
Oh.
You can see you 4 especially, the faces and the minds are ticking over to think, who's it going to be? We thought we won't tell you. You won't find out until tomorrow morning. See you guys later. Thanks, guys.
Next time on MasterChef Australia.
This isn't a regular auction.
They'll bid for ingredients
He's faked it out.
and pay
10. No, hey.
with time.
25.
With special guest judge Curtis Stone looking on.
Guys, final touches.
The pressure to earn that one immunity
And
spot
hopefully I get a wow reaction.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
will be greater than ever.
It's stressful.
Seriously?